everybody, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. My name is Emerdor, and I hope everything is going well for you today. We are going to be playing Banished. Now, Banished is a game that came out a few years ago. I think it's a really good game. It's very basic. It has a lot of survival requirements to it, where you're trying to build this town, so it isn't just a building, a city builder and a resource management. You're actually trying to survive harsh winters. You can have disasters and things happen that can completely wipe out the town you're building. Those things do happen. Now, I am going to be playing with a mod. This mod is this one right here. It is Colonial Charter, I believe is what it is called. You can find it in the Steam library. So it's a pretty decent mod that will give us a lot more options and help us build things a little bit more as if we were trying to set up a new colony in the new world, instead of just a group of people thrown out in the woods and forced to survive on their own. So here we are. We're going to start with a new game. I like verdant plains. Terrain small. I want a very large map. Climate mild. Disasters will have on. Starting conditions medium. I'm not going to play this game on harsh mode. That is just, it's not for me. So it's just the way it is. Now we need a name for this city. Aberdeen's not too bad of a name in Scotland. Molan, Muscali. Tingerfork. Lubick Woodview. Justine. Liverview. Ugh, I hate liver. Wolvers. Snellvillen. Okay. Rheinbeckerhof. Oakwood. Scottstower. That's not too bad of a name. Let's go with that. Alright, so let's get started here and see what we've got. Our country has rested all of their colonial ambitions on our venture. Your job is to ensure the survival of your country's citizens. So we are basically heading to the new world. Suppressing goblins. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause the game right off the bat and just kind of get a look at our land here. We've got a lake right here, and we've got a river down through here. Decent amount of flat resources, or flat kind of plains in this area. Because we started at a medium, we do have a storage barn already. Since our river's right here, I think we're going to work on building our town mainly along here, and then we'll put some resource gathering over here, especially logs and stone and iron, because we're going to need tools and stuff right away. I think we'll try to put a central market in here at some point. Let's get our UI set up. And we'll need an event log. And we're going to want a map. So it looks like there are 3 lakes for us to build around. Almost look like craters. And then we want professions. I don't want that one. Let's do this one. Alright, so this has our professions. This has our inventory. So I think we're set with our UI. Alright, so let's do a little bit of planning here. We want a dirt road right here along our main storage area. And I'm going to go ahead and put basically a crossroads right there. Okay. Now I think we want a central market. Ooh. So we could do that. Central market. So I think we're going to want this. We're definitely going to want a market at some point. But we're going to turn that off for right now. Because we don't want them building it right now. That's just for future planning. But I think that's a good place to put it. We'll go ahead and plan for a road around the outside of the market as well. Okay. Now over here, I'm going to put a wood chopper or wood cutter, you know, so that we can make some logs and some firewood. A standard wood cutter. We're going to put him right. We'll put the wood cutter right there to get us started. Go ahead and pause that for the moment. And then we are going to want a blacksmith fairly quick. Again, we'll pause that. In here we want some houses. I think we're just going to go regular wooden houses. I'm going to make this road here a little bit wider. And then we'll put these wooden houses in here. Okay. There. So those would be houses for our people to live in at the start of the game. Pause the building of all of those for the moment. Okay. Alright, so we got houses, we have blacksmith, we have woodcutter. Now we need to place down a woodsman. Forestry laws, new trees, palm trees, bamboo, Let's see. Foresters and lodging. Forester Lodge. Okay, so this will be our old style Forester Lodge. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and put him pretty close to the village. I don't mind having some trees in town. I don't want him too far away. I'm also going to put in... oh, where'd he go? Okay, so we'll pause that for the moment. I also want a hunting lodge in this same place. And a gatherer's hut nearby as well. Okay. And then I think a fishing hut over here in the lake would be a good idea as well. There. Okay, so I think we've got things set up for what we want to do to get started. Fishing dock. Maybe we don't want that there. Let's go out a little farther with it. There we go. That'll work. Alright. And we can make the road along here a little bit bigger as well. So I have a feeling we're going to probably put more fishing stuff in for this lake here as we go along. Alright. So let's start with these two houses. We're going to make 4 builders. And then we're also going to want to put in a stockpile area here for now, which we may eventually get rid of. And a small stockpile over here wouldn't be a bad idea as well. Okay. We're also going to want... So let's get these houses built. We'll start timer. And we're going to want to start this as well. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the game. It is raining. It is early spring. Okay, so these houses are getting built pretty quick. They're doing some clearing. Alright, as soon as we get somebody here, as soon as we get this built, we will have somebody become a woodcutter so they can start cutting logs. And work on getting our houses built. I think we should go ahead and start doing the gatherer's hut. Alright, so we still have 6 people without homes at the moment. We have chickens around us, so I think it would be a good idea for us to put together an animal pen. Standard pasture. So we are going to put a small pen right here. And this will become our chickens, for our chickens. And I think a crop field would be a good thing right here. Okay, so our supply of logs is getting low. There's houses built. And we'll go ahead and put our forestry lodge into service. Hey, we have a new adult laborer. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and slow down the game a bit. Okay, so we need logs for that. Food, we're okay there. Hide coat, potatoes, iron tools, mushrooms. Okay. Alright, late spring. Fuel limit, I think we want to go to 400 or 500 for firewood. We'll get this guy, or get this logging camp done here as quickly as possible. Whoops. Alright, so let's go ahead and basically remove all of the resources from this area up here. And we'll go ahead and clear out that as well. So we get some logs going. Alright, so we've got another house being built. Reserves of logs is low. Hey, a child's been born. That's good to know. Okay, so we got a house built here. 10-year-old. 10-year-old lives in that house by himself. Alright, so we want 2 fishermen. So they can start collecting food for us. Blacksmith. And blacksmith is still on pause. We need a couple of gatherers. And let's go ahead and let's finish the forestry lodge first. How are we doing on food? Okay. Food limit 5,000. Alright. A couple of more children born. We got another house built. That's good. Everybody should have a house now. Alright. I think we may end up wanting to go... may want to build another house. Go ahead and build a house right here. Okay. Getting the standard pasture built. Go ahead and unpause the building of the blacksmith and the hunting lodge. Alright, so we want leghorns. Leghorns. Okay. I have one person working that so far. So maybe all these chickens will move over there. Okay, we got a the reserve of logs is still being low. Almost have this crop field ready to go. Got another laborer. The duck. Alright, now our chickens are in here. So we should be getting things like eggs and stuff built, picked up as well. It is early autumn, so we're not going to have time to plant this field this winter. Food could be a serious problem. We're really low on food. Maybe we should pick up a couple of more fishing people. Alright, so we have a crop field. Sunflowers. Sunflowers really don't give us any food, I don't think. 2 laborers. Okay, 419 on food. 2 children were born. So we have a nice little starting village here. Let's see if we can keep them alive during the winter. Yeah, nobody's going to be working that right now. I mean, it's autumn. Well, they sure use a lot of food. And here comes our first snows. See if we can keep up with the amount of food that we need. There's a missing stone, and that is missing stone as well. Okay. So let's gather stone and iron. From the vicinity. We're going to want to clear that around here anyway. There sure is a lot of it. As we get rid of the stone and the iron in the general area, then we can use it for pastures and for trees and all that good stuff. That needs stone and an iron ore. Okay, early winter, we seem to be doing okay with food right now. Got reeds over here that we can eventually harvest. A lot of that's iron. That looks like iron right there. Gatherer hut. Okay. Gathering stuff out of the forest. Still doing okay. It is. We are in the middle of winter. That duck just flew through that wood pile. Hey, we had a child born. We have 15 adults and 8 children in our little village. Which is a good place to start. Tiny shack. Do a little shack right there. That doesn't need much in the way of stuff. It fills in that spot though. Hey, we finished this Forester Lodge, so let's go ahead and put somebody to work there. I can put up to 4 people there, but I'm going to hold off at the moment. It is late winter. Temperature is 32 degrees. So fairly soon we should be able to start working in this field. I do want to eventually have more farmers. Just got to be careful because I don't have a whole lot in the way of laborers right now. Go ahead and pop down 2 builders. So we got our blacksmith shop going up. Would be nice if we could have some other seeds. I'm not sure if sunflowers will give us anything we can really work with or not. Hey, there we go. And we will have a blacksmith making rough tools. Another house going up. We've got a couple of kids that are almost ready to move out and become their own people. So we've got a couple of kids here that could become that are basically adults. Apparently, kids become adults at 10 years old here in this game. It is spring, so planting has begun of the sunflower field. A couple of people have moved in here. Yeah, we got 2 people living in there now. Okay. So we've got a decent little village started. And that's about all the time we have for this episode. Go ahead and put somebody hunting here. So welcome to the little village of Scottstower, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, you guys have a good one. My name has been Amadorn. Goodbye.